Live from Factory Underground Radio, it's Strictly Adapted with Quixote and Kate. You're on.
Yes, y'all. Welcome. It is Friday. Y'all. You know what that means. Scriptly Adapted is here with you on the airwaves here at Factory Underground Radio. I am your boy, Quixote. Welcome to the show, y'all. As you heard, that was a little Frankie Beverly and Maze, Joy and Pain. And then before that, before I Let You Go, which was their major hit back in the day, y'all. But yeah, man, welcome to the show, man. And no, Kate is not here. She is here. She'll be here shortly. But I'm holding down the fort until she comes back. But welcome to the show, y'all. It's Friday. It feels good outside. Apparently, the weekend's gonna be great. It's like the last few days of summer. Like it's like we're getting the last few days of summer, and we should enjoy it before it just goes downhill from here, guys. You know how late October into November gets. We get hit hard with the cold. It just comes out of nowhere. But this is like perfect weather. Like tomorrow's gonna be like 82 and sunny, with a low of 62 degrees. Then Sunday, 78 degrees, sunny, low of 58 degrees. Monday, 77 degrees, a low of 58, sunny. We got 3 straight days of amazing weather. But welcome to the show. As I mentioned in the start of the show, I was playing a little Frankie Beverly and Maze. We lost a legend, Frankie Beverly. This is a little tribute to him. We're going to play a few songs of his throughout the night before our guest comes on later on. But what I wanted to get into, I gotta talk about this. It is a childhood. It was very nostalgic for me. Beetlejuice came out last week. Got to see it. I thought it was great. I loved it. Right now on Rotten Tomatoes, it is streaming at, or it's rated at like 82% by the fans and 77% by the critics, which is not bad for a sequel that took like 30 plus years to do. But they did a really good job with it. Kate, did you appreciate the film like I did? Maybe is it just me?
Appreciate? No.
No.
Sorry, that was my mic. I did like it. I did enjoy it. I liked it better than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
The first half of it was boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
Of the first half? Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Yes. It was boring.
But then it picked up, and it was cute, and the premise was cute. It's just not my jam. I don't.
What you mean, man? It wasn't corny. Okay, wait.
The first one was corny.
That's the point.
Well, no, it wasn't the point in the 80s. That's why we had to
No, the point of the film is to be like outrageous and corny and stuff.
Outrageous is one thing. I don't know. I just wasn't into it.
This is shocking.
The second one was cute. I enjoyed it. It was the acting. It was nice to see everybody together again. I love Catherine O'Hara. I think she's hilarious.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton is a prized possession in the industry.
Yeah, man. Michael Keaton, man.
It was cool. Jenna Ortega's great.
She's good, right? She's good.
She has to be in her early 20s, right?
Jenna Ortega's no older than 25.
It's the weirdest thing. It's so weird to me. It doesn't translate on the screen. And I know that there's a lot of older actresses and actors out there that play younger characters.
There's a good chance slightly being typecast. Would you say?
Oh, absolutely.
To play the awkward teen kind of thing.
It's tired.
You think it's tired already?
Yeah.
So you're over Jenna Ortega already.
I've always been over.
But you just said she did a great job.
I didn't say that. Well,
Come on.
That's the truth. But it doesn't mean that I'm not tired of seeing her face everywhere.
But you did enjoy the film. That's fun. It was fun.
But I thought she was a nice addition to it. Apparently, I read that Tim Burton just dropped the script in her lap when they were producing and rehearsing Wednesday. He said, "Hey, I have this idea," and just asked her to be a part of it.
Wednesday's coming back, y'all. That's another Tim's doing his thing. Welcome back to Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio. I am Quixote. Welcome back, y'all. We're back, and we have our guest here today. Oh God,
Sorry, it's just so
production
loud.
foul. Gee,
I know.
oh, you're doing it again.
I think it's Beetlejuice.
What are you doing? Yes, welcome back. That was Kate, by the way, if you didn't know that was Kate. But we have our guest here, singer, songwriter, ArtistAshleyMarie. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Welcome. So let's get into it. I want to know a little bit about you. I did some sneak peeks. I read a little something. I listened to a little something.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, I'm digging it. So who is ArtistAshleyMarie? How'd you get started? Give it to us.
All right. Well, I'm just a girl who makes music. You know, I always started singing, I think, as every singer in church. I'm still singing in church, probably singing later tonight at church, actually.
Okay.
And I used to always just write. Writing was really always my thing. I never really thought that I could put the words to music, really. It was never a goal to be an artist, to sing. That was like the last thing on my list, you know. Try to be pre-med, you know, be a doctor, save lives. But now I'm doing that through music. So
Okay.
that's how I got here.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have anything?
Yeah, how did you, since it's always like been a passion of yours, what made you make that decision, that definitive decision, like this is it, I'm changing the course of my career?
Yeah, I got into a pretty bad depression maybe a few years ago, actually a really long time ago, not that long ago, maybe about 6-ish years, 7 years. It feels like yesterday, to be honest. It still feels super fresh. So.
Especially with the pandemic, right?
Yeah, like time just meshes. And I got to the point where I just wasn't talking. I just kind of like shut down. I was in my room, didn't want to speak to anybody. I was really dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety, and the only way that I was able to get anything out was through music. That was it. You know, writing it down and then putting some chords together, and I realized, oh, I'm making songs.
Right.
So.
Were there any artists that you were maybe listening to that kind of inspired or maybe helped you through that time?
Yeah, actually, there was this EP by Summer Walker that was constantly on repeat, actually, that I just loved. It was the Clear EP, had a lot of soulful vibes to it, and a lot of real instrumentation, which I'm big on. I love the keys, the guitar, the bass. And that was what I kind of put on when I had to go outside. Like, people were like, you're forcing me to go outside? Fine, I'll put on music. I'll just forget about the rest of the world. Right. And that's what I listened to most of the time. Even as a child, I went to performing arts school. And it was a private school, but we did a lot. It was basically a performing arts-based school. So that's also how I got tied into this world as well.
Okay.
I always sang, and I kind of was just always in that kind of like performing acting world. And it was just something I always just loved to do, but just because I never liked to perform in front of people, I just was like, never am I ever going to become a singer, because how am I supposed to perform and sing my own songs? And it was just like, no. But I'm trusting that, you know, that love that I had from a very young age, that I still have now, like just this passion of mine. I'm trusting God and this vision that, you know, this is my avenue. This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
What kind of music were you exposed to, aside from obviously being involved in church music, right? Whether it was non-denominational or gospel, but what other kind of music really spoke to you and helped you now form your career when you look back on it?
Yeah, definitely the R&B vibes. You know, I was always listening to the radio late night, you know, listen to whatever was on at the time, and just listen to some classic R&B songs or soulful sounds. That was a soundtrack to my night, you know.
Okay.
So that's what kind of really helped me kind of figure out even now, like what I loved. I was just going.
Did you have like a genre that you went to? What was your genre?
R&B.
Oh, I'm sorry, not genre.
Yeah.
Era. What was the era? Yeah.
The era at that time, I think it was mostly just what was going on, which was the 90s. I think it was the 90s.
Okay.
I'm just not getting put onto a little bit more of some of the classic sounds from like the 70s and the 50s, which is like top tier.
Yeah, man. Listen.
I love it.
Listen, we play. Yeah. I play all of that. That 80s, 70s, and even if you go back to like 60s, that music and that vibe. Oh man, it's you in a whole different zone.
So good.
How did you get involved with Pilot Records? How did that happen? Were you just singing and they just said, "Oh, she's got a great voice, let's get her"? How did it happen? Were you just walking by? What was the story?
It kind of happened like that.
It did.
Actually. So I was recording here for a couple of years. When I finally decided, like, okay, I need to, I got to record these songs. I got a chance to meet Mark, and it was just interesting. He's like, I got a chance to listen to some of your music, and I've, really been liking your sound, and, I got a chance to sit down and talk to him a little bit more and see how we can work together. So it kind of happened just like that, just me being in the scene and just consistently working on my craft.
To describe your I guess your style to someone who never heard it or hasn't gone to Spotify for some reason, how would you describe it in 3 words? Your style.
I would describe my sound as soulful, calming,
okay,
and smooth.
Listen, you got the voice. That was
your vibe.
That was great. Like that was, I was like, so
even,
okay.
But that's just, you have a very just
calming presence.
Calming presence. What's your process? What's your creative process in terms of putting yourself into your music?
Yeah, some days I just have this burst of inspiration. I hear like maybe a short snippet of a melody, or maybe just a few chords. Maybe it's just one chord, and just something. Oh, okay, I got words. It just flows. And then there's days when I sit in front of my notebook and I'm like, okay, we're gonna write a song. Nothing happens, So it's kind of a give and take. I just allow inspiration to flow when it can. Sometimes it's the melody. Sometimes there is no words, and the words come maybe like a year later.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ashley, I want to get into Wasting Time. Is there any background story behind the song that you want to tell us about wasting time?
Yeah. My time is just really precious. Being a mom of 2 little babies, I found myself in the same little cycle. And I realized that, I got to move forward with my life. So, yeah.
All right. There you go. So I'm going to, ladies and gentlemen, this is ArtistAshleyMarie with Wasting Time here on Factory Underground Radio. This is Scriptly Adapted. Join us. We'll be right back.
Around and said you listen to me and what I gotta say, but you would rather just run around town like you ain't got no shame. I should've known you would do this again, playing my face saying she's just a friend. Don't waste my time, I'll be just fine. It's not the time, so I'm saying, don't waste my time. Said I'll be just fine. Don't waste my time, so I'm saying, out of my face, out of my way, picking back up from right back in the day. I should've stayed, but for right now, let's just go on our way. Up all night, catching up on the phone. Time is wrong, but baby, we both grown. I should've known you would do this again. All of my lies saying this ain't the end. Even though I want you, I can't have it this way. Guarding my heart so I don't feel the pain. Even though I want you, I need you to stay. Wasting my time, wasting my time. Don't waste my time. I'll be just
how did the process happen for this song? Did you record that here at Factory Underground Studios, or how did it happen? What was the deal?
Yeah, I started writing this at home. I think I was doing a cover, actually.
Okay.
And I was playing on the guitar for a little bit, and I was starting to do a cover like with my own kind of style to it, to one of the songs that I was doing, and I found myself realizing, like, you know, my situation at home, it's not that great, you know? So, yeah, I just started pouring into the song, and I brought it to the studio here at Factory Underground, and I brought it to Tom, who is the engineer and producer of this track, and he just made it come to life. So
awesome.
Made some magic. That's great.
Develop a relationship at Factory Underground. How did you hear about it? I mean, obviously being from Norwalk, I'm sure you've known about it, but how did that relationship kind of evolve?
Yeah, I kind of went, I guess, studio shopping. I kind of went to a couple of different studios in the area, kind of in like the Fairfield County, and I always had my eye on Factory Underground. I just don't know what it was exactly, but I'm just like, I think I have to go here, you know? And once I came, I just knew, like, this is where I need to be, because the other studios that I went to, they were great, but I was just missing that live instrumentation that I needed. Somebody, I just released that in April, and this was a fun track to do, because we had a saxophonist come in and lay some, we actually had two. We had two people come in with the sax and lay some music, but this is just that, you know, that feel-good music that I hope everyone enjoys.
All right, y'all. This is ArtistAshleyMarie, Love Somebody. We'll be right back on Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio. We got some more. I need to know what you're watching, so we'll get into all of that after this, y'all. Scriptly Adapted, y'all.
3 in the morning and I'm all alone. Don't waste my time, I'm losing my composure. It's getting harder, the feeling stronger, the highs, the lows, we're getting close. I said I love you when nobody knows. This feeling I get in my bones, it makes me wanna go and overdose. It makes me wanna go somebody, but I'm not looking for just anybody. It's just me and you left at the party. I just want someone who's really about me. Who's really about me. Somebody, but I'm not looking for just anybody. It's just me and you left at the party. I just want someone who's really about me. Who's really about me. I know this could be something different if you really give your all to me. No excuses, just the truth and nothing in between. Promise that you hold me down the way that I do me. 'Cause it's the highs, the lows, we're getting close. I said I love you when nobody knows. This feeling I get in my bones, it makes me wanna go and overdose. It makes me wanna go somebody, but I'm not looking for just anybody. It's just me and you left at the party. I just want someone who's really about me. Who's really about me. Want somebody, but I'm not looking for just anybody. It's just me and you left at the party. I just want someone who's really about me. Who's really about me. You say you got me, baby, so don't you doubt me, baby. You say you got me, so don't you doubt me, so don't you doubt me, baby.
Yeah, that was ArtistAshleyMarie, Love Somebody. I think you got a new fan.
Absolutely, 100%.
That track was dope. That was, yeah. The sax, the voice, which is like this. I feel like, you know what's funny? I feel like you have such a strong voice that you're even holding it back yourself in some cases. Like it's almost like it's about to come out, and it's like, okay, it's not for this song. Like, it's not for me to go. Yeah, that was Yeah, I'm gonna download that one.
Yeah,
that one's there you go.
On tour, and you are big and bad and all
Better
over
remember
the
us.
place, right? Yeah, you better remember this. First of all, you absolutely should. I'm touring with Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, right.
When you're on the tour bus, what movie are you taking with you? And you can only pick one.
And it's the only movie you
you're
can watch
watching.
while you're on tour.
Aristocats.
Get out of here.
That's so cute. I love it.
That's
Is that because you have 2 under 2?
Yes.
Partially, right? Yes. Okay, that's fair. That's
bit,
fair. But
yeah.
also, I love that you're exposing them to old school
They need
cartoons.
it.
You know?
Aristocrats. Oh,
That
that threw me off. I wasn't expecting.
I was not expecting that either.
And we've gotten.
And you didn't even delay. Like,
We've
there
gotten
was
some
no
interesting.
hesitation.
We've gotten some interesting some answers.
Where can people find you? Tell us, and where do you perform? Or when you start performing again, like where can people download your music? Just your
gotta get that
handles,
music
all
out.
that
Yeah.
stuff.
Absolutely. So you guys can find me on social media at Ashley MF Baptiste. I have all my music streaming on the major platforms, and maybe some not as major, but you can find me as ArtistAshleyMarie. And I have my closest show is in December, so I'm excited about that. There may be some in between, we don't know, but you can stay up to date with me on social media. But I'll be performing December in New Haven, and I have more details on my Instagram.
Yeah, I might have to check you. We might have to check you out.
We're gonna come.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
I'd love to see you out there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Nice, y'all. Well, listen, y'all. Thank you. Well, first off, we want to thank Ashley Marie for coming out to the show.
Absolutely.
Gracing us with her music, which I'm a fan.
Amazing. Yeah.
I'm definitely downloading.
Absolutely.
And I don't download many songs, so I'm downloading yours. So that's big. I'm going to push download.
Yeah.
Really dope music. Again, Ashley Marie here on Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio. If you're not following or listening to her music, do so now.
Yeah,
we'll be right back, y'all, with some more stuff and our artist highlight of the month, which is Sade. And we got a good one for you. I mean, every Sade song is a
Come on.
You can't go wrong with Sade. This has been Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio. Thank you for joining us on this Friday, as always. Thank you to Ashley Marie stopping by,
Awesome
gracing us with her presence and her music. Go out there and download that. But until next time, till next week.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, wait, what's that? Oh, maybe not next week, guys. We might.
Take a little.
Yeah, it's Kate's. That's your birthday week. Yeah.
That's my birthday.
Your birthday next Friday. Oh my God. Yikes. Yeah. So
Yikes for you.
Yeah, we might not be here, but until then, but we'll be back, y'all. This is Scriptly Adapted, artist highlight of the month, Sade, Soldier of Love, y'all. Peace, right, Kate?
Adios.
Later.
Thanks, guys.
I've lost the use of my heart, but I'm still alive.